Awesome, let's get into problem analysis. Now again, remember problem analysis is math, but it could also be a word problem, word math problem. So here we go. Machine A can produce 1,000 sausages in 4 hours. Machine B can produce 1,000 sausages in 8 hours. Working together at their respective rates, how long will it take both machines to produce 1,000 sausages? All right, the correct answer is C. But let us work this one out together. Now, one thing I want to note is that this exam is multiple choice. And during multiple choice exams, it works to your favor if you know how to use it. Let's go through this example and then I'll show you how you could use multiple choice to your advantage. So we have machine A and machine B. Machine A can produce 1,000 sausages in 4 hours, and machine B can produce 1,000 sausages in 8 hours. What I'd like to do, and again, math is one of those things that you could do in many different ways, but what I'd like to do is bring both of these down to 1 hour, which means machine A, so you do 1,000 divided by 4, so machine A would equal 250 sausages per hour, and machine B would equal 100, so divided by 8, it would equal 125 sausages per hour. So together, working together in 1 hour, so you do this plus this, equals 375 sausages per hour. Now this is where you could use multiple choice to your advantage. If I was to add, or if I was to do 2 hours, okay, so we know right now that 1 hour we produce 375 sausages. If I did it in 2 hours, okay, so 2 hours, okay, that means we have 750 sausages, per 2 hours, okay? Which is already telling me that B is no longer correct, A is not correct, and that leaves C, D, and E. So if I was to add another hour plus 375, how much would that give me? That would put me at 1,125 sausages per 3 hours. Which tells me right off the bat that both D and E are no longer correct. We know now at this point that C is the correct answer, but if I really wanted to break it down more and understand how I get that 40 minutes, what I would do is I would take, so 1 hour has 60 minutes, divide that by 3, 20-minute blocks. So then I would divide my 375 by 3, and that would give me 125. So every 20 minutes, we have 125 sausages produced. Times 2 is 200, so 125 times 2, which is 40 minutes. So in 40 minutes, I produce 250 sausages. Add that, 250, plus my 375 per hour, plus another 375 per hour, and that equals 1,000. So that's how you know that in 2 hours and 40 minutes, you get 1,000 sausages with both machines A and B working at their respective rates. All right, let's get into our second question. Now, one thing I don't want you to discourage in the math problems, okay? Try to make some kind of sense of them, try to work them out, because often what I found with the pass-fail rate with the exams is people tend to give up on the math sections. So let's work this one out together as well. I'll give you a chance to answer it and then we'll do it together. If Jane has 23 apples and I have 2 apples, then Jane gives me 5 apples. How many more apples does she have than I? All right, was your answer 11? Because that is the correct answer. Let us work this one out together. So if Jane has 23 apples, so I would put Jane equals 23 apples, and I have how many apples here? 2 apples, okay? And then Jane gives me 5 apples, so minus 5, plus 5 on this side, okay? So this one would be 18. How many more apples does she have than myself? So then I go 18 minus 7 equals 11. Okay, I know this seems like a simple, pretty straightforward math problem. However, a lot of people that write this particular question during the workshops tend to get it wrong because they don't read the question in its fullest. One thing I'll tell you when it comes to the problem analysis sections, especially when you get to those word problems, make sure you read the entire question to the very end. Oftentimes what I found is people stop at 18, okay? And obviously that is not the correct answer.